third. But now they're aiming for the top again, even though one or two results recently have not quite gone their way. Fulham's momentum has been declining lately. They've won only one of their last 5 games, but manager Malcolm MacDonald, quite rightly, has kept his nerve and fields an unchanged side. We've been playing well, he says. The substitute is the Arsenal player on loan to Fulham, Brian McDermott. Grimsby have Mike Saxby, a central defender on loan from Luton, back in their side after injury. He might have a bit of defending to do because Grimsby are none too impressive away from home in the league, where they've lost 11 of their last 12 games. The referee is Eric Reid of Bristol. So Grimsby in the sky blue strip, attacking the goal to our left, kick off against a Fulham side that knows it needs something positive from today's game, with Leicester having crept to within 5 points of them, although Fulham still have a game in hand. Davis again, watched closely by the number 6 Kevin Moore, finds Lewington, and the cross comes in, and Batch heading it, or rather twisting it away, as the Fulham men went in hoping to get the header. Gale, and O'Driscoll in there too, and they're under a bit of pressure in these opening minutes, are Grimsby. Sean O'Driscoll again, sweeping it wide for Locke. And a good cross coming in once more. Coney couldn't quite reach it. Wilson, and a foul on him by Cumming, and it'll be a free kick to Fulham. So a good bright start by the home team. So Wilson going into the box, and Roger Brown coming into it as well as Gale takes this kick. Wilson, back for Gale again. Hit first time, but Coney couldn't get to it. Kevin Moore got to it first for Grimsby. Saxby getting it away, but not very far. And Grimsby so far have not even been inside the Fulham half. Lewington, Wilson, and Batch saving without a great deal of discomfort. Now forward. Waters. Locke. Roger Brown, the long ball forward, and the corner. The ball just coming off Kevin Moore. Well, you can be sure Roger Brown will come forward to this one. He's scored 4 times this season, and it does seem to me every time that we come here, he does something fairly spectacular from this sort of situation. So Houghton with that corner. It won't reach Roger Brown, but Tony Gale was just inches wide. And a lot of room he had, as you can see. Not very far off. And Fulham needing a goal just to settle them down, but at the moment not really looking able to get it. Hopkins getting it back. Strange looking back pass. Odell got in first. Ford is after it. He's got a bit of support from Wilkinson. And from Odell with Waters outside him. Bonnyman. Bonnyman doing well. Oh, my word, there's a good chance here. And Wilkinson was almost in there, but the whistle had gone. The charge on the goalkeeper was unfair by the young centre-forward. But Phil Bonnyman almost making an opening goal here for Grimsby. Did so well onto the left foot, and the save there at the feet of Wilkinson by goalkeeper Payton. Hopkins. Locke. Again towards Wilson. And it was a delicate touch by Saxby, and also they were angered in the way that Wilson went for the goalkeeper. was played back quite delicately there by the centre-half, and my word, he did go in hard, and then they went for Wilson. And of course the danger of a defender always doing that is you might find a referee sometimes who gives a penalty against you for doing that. But there's no doubt about it, it was a challenge by Wilson that he shouldn't have made. And Saxby looks as though he's going to go into the book. And I suppose the referee would say, I'll give a free kick to Grimsby because the challenge by Wilson came before the challenge by Saxby. Davis to Lewington. Challenges are going in a bit firmly now. So another free kick for Fulham. Tony Gale will take it. The big centre-half Brown has stayed back, but here's Hopkins. He's got O'Driscoll outside him. Well, there was a foul there, and you saw that well enough. The referee did also. Bonnyman on O'Driscoll, and it'll be a free kick, which once again Tony Gale will take. And this time Roger Brown has come up. Crossed in towards him, but Saxby got a touch that really mattered for Grimsby. Played wide by O'Driscoll. Gale being chased out there by Waters. And a throw given to Fulham. Houghton. Hopkins. Hit in lower this time towards Coney. Can Davis get there? Oh, well, he did. And it smacked Mike Saxby in the face. But Davis whipped around on that one. Just watch this. It's a real strike, and it caught the centre-half full in the face. So it's another corner. Brown is up again as Houghton takes this corner for Fulham. It was Gale who got the header in, and Batch, and it's gone away. Well, Robert Wilson will claim it, and why not? It took an eternity to get to the back of the net. Once Gale had made his header, Wilson claimed it, and you can see the slow motion does in fact show that it just came off his head, along with the defender. 1-0 to Fulham. Ray Houghton, he may depend, he'll be looking forward to getting into the First Division and the match against West Ham, who gave him a free transfer last summer. Coney, Houghton, Locke with the throw, Coney, Ray Houghton, Robert Wilson. Yes, free kick given. Certainly no shortage today of players who are anxious to take on opponents. The Grimsby wall is facing it. It's going to be Gale curling it just over the crossbar. Waters. That's a good ball, finding Gordon Davis. Houghton's right up there with him. The run is on for Davis. It's still on for him. Oh, my goodness. What a goal that was. Smile of a man who knows a little bit of luck came his way. A lovely ball by Kevin Locke in the first place, and it bounced back to him there. And then it was all over for Grimsby. 2-0 to Fulham. 18th of the season for Gordon Davis. Now Waters for Grimsby. Odell holding off Lewington, but doing so with a few arms flying around, which produces a free kick for Fulham, who are nicely back in the old routine again. Edgy enough at the start, not too sure of themselves, but once Wilson's goal had gone in, it began to look a better side, and now everybody's looking for the ball. Well, half-time and a good first half for Fulham, with those goals by Robert Wilson and Gordon Davis, giving them a very healthy half-time lead here at Craven Cottage, where the half-time score is Fulham 2, Grimsby 0. Fulham's form near the top of the second division, and the way they're playing in a ground that has got good facilities here, you have to think also that they are deserving of slightly bigger crowds than they're getting. Fulham start the second half with that comfortable 2-0 lead. Kevin Locke with them, but Saxby away for Grimsby. Davis scored a couple of times last November when they beat Grimsby 4-0 in Grimsby. And of course has made Grimsby well aware of his presence again today. Gale again. Nice bit of combination there, and it fell for them nicely as well as Houghton gets the ball in, but it was a little too low. Saxby got right down and halted the attack, but it's a throw again for Fulham. Ray Houghton with it. Tony Gale. Made for Houghton for Gale again. Lewington shot, only half saved, and surely, yes, Wilson gets his second and Fulham's third. Scored 6 this season up till now, but 2 more today. Batch just getting behind it but couldn't hold it, and he had so much time then, Wilson, and made good use of it. 3-0, 4 minutes into the second half. And such is Fulham's form, and one suspects they might become a little dispirited. There's no telling where it might end now. That's a nice ball from Lewington, finding Gordon Davis. Oh, and it needed a good save. So a corner for Fulham. Brown up from the back. The ball is with Locke. Now with Houghton. Driscoll playing it for Locke again, curled in nicely. It was Bob Cumming who got that away and presented Locke with another chance. And then Houghton lost his footing, and Bonnyman getting it for Cumming. Well, that bounced quite pleasantly for him until Gale got him and got it a long way back to Cape. Well, keep in play, but can Coney get there? Saxby's there as well. Foul given against the Grimsby number 5, a free kick to Fulham. Bale with the kick. Brown with the header. Batch with the save. Well, there's no shortage of excitement now for the crowd of 8,096 as Brown powers in the header and Batch saves well. Coney, taken up well by Houghton. The ball ran well for him, but he's making the most of it now, and Saxby's pulled up with a pulled muscle. He'll need to come off. In full flight there, the Grimsby defender. pulled up short. Well, that was all very sudden and very unfortunate for Mike Saxby walking off the field. So he'll come off, and Dean Crosby, a defender, goes on. But they might just lack a few inches now against the likes of Gale and Brown and Coney. Odell, forward. Shoving the back on Wilkinson by Lewington, a free kick to Grimsby. I had the feeling when Fulham had gone 3-0 up 4 minutes into the second half that Grimsby might well be overrun, but they've defended in numbers since then, and they've defended fairly well too. And now they're looking to pull one back as Bonnyman finds Waters, crossed in once again. Oh, and the keeper missed that, and Tony Ford was nearly in. Odell. And now Ford might be in. Very close indeed. And Fulham might feel that they've got to just buck themselves up a bit more now. O'Driscoll. No foul. Oh, that was a weak clearance there. And Kevin Moore, I think it was. And the ball now with Coney. Crossbar, Lewington, 4-0. That was a tremendous shot. Onto the left foot, banged it against that Grimsby crossbar, and what an inviting moment there for Ray Lewington. Fulham 4, Grimsby 0. About 13 minutes to go. No, it's not the place to be taking an afternoon saunter. He's threatened to be trampled to death once or twice as that pigeon. Gale laying it in. To Hopkins. O'Driscoll. Oh, well played. Now can he finish it off? Can Coney finish it off? Can Wilson get in there? No, he can't. And a hat-trick was on for him there for a moment. He just couldn't find an extra 3 or 4 yards to get up there and tap the ball home. But full marks to Sean O'Driscoll. He went down and was up in one. No looking for a whistle. And Batch really didn't get a touch on that. Brown away. Lewington. Hopkins. Dale. Hopkins getting himself into trouble. Bonnyman might punish him for it. And now can Waters finish it off? Or will it be the little dink inside? It is. And Wilkinson, and it came off Roger Brown, and they were a little casual, and one or two of the Fulham defence looking at Hopkins and wondering what on earth he was doing with that first mistake. So it's a corner which Ford will take. Get there, but Kevin Moore's header was wide. Hopkins, Wilkinson thundering in at him, and a free kick for Fulham. Brown with a long ball forward. Driscoll. Wilson. Nice little sidestep by Ray Houghton, but he couldn't sidestep that challenge by Phil Bonnyman, and it'll be a free kick. Tony Gale behind this one, and Coney and Brown are forward for the little chip towards this left-hand side of the Grimsby penalty area, and Gale looking up, sees that Brown is making his run, and you can see how annoyed again the Grimsby goalkeeper was. We all saw what was happening, but the Grimsby defence apparently didn't. It was a free header for Roger Brown. Nicely on target, but the keeper saving under the bar. O'Dell, before for Lewington, just nicked it out of the way of O'Dell to Wilson, and a free kick because O'Dell was hanging all around the Fulham number 8. And so it'll be just about the last little strike of the game, I would have thought, because referee Reid has again looked at his watch. And Fulham are taking a bit of time organising this. Kevin Locke and Ray Houghton between them deciding who's going to take it. It'll be Locke touching it in here for Wilson, the man who's looking for his hat-trick. Well, you saw how close he came to getting it with what would have virtually been the last kick of the game. It looked to me as though Batch had turned that aside for a corner, but maybe not. Another look at the referee's watch as Batch takes what will probably be the last goal kick of the game. Indeed it is, and a good win for Fulham. They wobbled a bit in recent weeks, but Malcolm McDonald's side are back on course for the First Division now, with 2 goals by Robert Wilson, 1 by Gordon Davis and 1 by Ray Lewington. Well, his confidence in his side in naming an unchanged side, although they hadn't been performing in terms of results all that well over the last few weeks, worked out well. Final score then here at Craven Cottage: Fulham 4, Grimsby 0. Indeed, that could have been a critical win for Fulham. While they were picking up 3 points, Leicester City were taking only 1 from a 2-2 draw at Newcastle, where the old Liverpool connection of Kevin Keegan and Terry McDermott were scoring the Newcastle goals that have given Fulham such a helping hand.